Why do we find ourselves hurting so often in life? Our bodies fall ill, our hearts are wounded, and even the ones we love most eventually leave us. But do these pains really happen by chance? Or is there a reason behind them? Over 2,600 years ago, one person asked the same question and found the answer. His name was Siddhartha Gautama. We now call him the Buddha. Through deep meditation and insight, he discovered the true nature of suffering and the path to be free from it. He shared this wisdom in the form of Four Noble Truths. The Buddha began his teachings with a simple, yet profound insight. Life is dukkha. Dukkha is often translated as suffering, but it means more than just pain. It is the quiet ache beneath pleasure, the unease that follows joy, the truth that nothing lasts. We are born. We grow old. We get sick. And eventually, we die. We lose those we love. We meet what we dislike. We long for what we cannot reach. This is the first noble truth, the truth of suffering. So where does suffering come from? The Buddha said suffering arises from craving. We crave pleasure. We crave recognition. We crave permanence in a world that is always changing. The more we cling, the more we fear losing. And that fear becomes suffering. There are four kinds of attachment: sensual craving, attachment to opinions, clinging to rituals, and the idea of a fixed self. Each one wraps around us, like ropes we tie ourselves with. The Buddha saw that these cravings don't just appear, we feed them. Again and again. Until they burn like fire. But the Buddha didn't stop there. He said something revolutionary: suffering can end. Like a fire with no more fuel, craving can be extinguished. And when craving ends, suffering ends too. This state is called nirvana. It is not escape. It is not heaven. Nirvana is the stillness that comes when you stop chasing, when nothing needs to be different. It is peace not far away, but here and now. So, how do we let go of craving? How do we stop running toward things that don't last? And free ourselves from this cycle of suffering? The Buddha didn't give commands. He didn't ask for blind belief. Instead, he showed a path. A path not of rigid rules, but of mindful practice. A path we walk, step by step. It is called the Noble Eightfold Path. Let's walk it together. 1. Right view. To see clearly. To understand how suffering arises, and how it can end. Right view is like opening our eyes to how things truly are. 2. Right intention. To direct our mind toward peace, letting go of harmful thoughts, and choosing compassion over anger and greed. 3. Right speech. To speak truthfully and kindly, avoiding lies, gossip, and harsh words. Because words are not just sound, they shape our world. 4. Right action. To live with integrity. To choose actions that do no harm to others, or to ourselves. It is kindness made real. 5. Right livelihood. To earn a living that does not create suffering. A job that supports life, not destroys it. Our work becomes an expression of our values. 6. Right effort. To gently turn the mind toward what is wholesome. To stop feeding anger, fear, or ignorance. And to nourish kindness, wisdom, and peace. Again and again. 7. Right mindfulness. To wake up to the present moment. To notice our body, our breath, our thoughts without judgment. It is the art of paying full attention, with gentleness. 8. Right concentration. To steady the mind. To quiet the storm inside. Through meditation, we touch a calm that's always been here. Suffering is real, but it is not meaningless. And it is not forever. It is part of being alive. But it is not the whole story. The Buddha did not teach to make us believe. He taught so we could see for ourselves. Not to follow blindly, but to awaken. He said, Just as a doctor understands the disease, knows the cause, offers the cure, and shows the way, so do I teach the Four Noble Truths. This path is not just for monks. It's not locked away in temples or ancient texts. It is for all of us. For anyone who has ever felt pain and asked, "Why is life like this?" So now, we gently ask you, what are you holding on to? A fear? A role? A memory? What if you could let go just a little? What kind of peace might begin to grow? This is not the end. This is the beginning. The beginning of a new way of seeing. A new way of walking. A path not paved in perfection, but in presence and in kindness. So may your steps be steady and your heart free, truly free.